As you start using your Drive and you become more comfortable and you start sharing documents with other people, it is important to remember that you can always go back and change those share settings. So let's look at how you can do that. I'm going to go to this little document right here. I'm going to click on it one time. Once I have it selected, I'm going to right click and I'm going to open this share settings here. As you can see, it shows all of the people that have access to this document. It also shows that they are editors. I can always click this drop down right here and change their access from an editor to a viewer or a commenter. I can also completely remove their access by clicking on this button right here. This up at the top shows the people who have access. At the bottom, you notice that you have the ability to share this document by a link. So at the moment, it shows that this document is shared with Klein ISD people in this group. If I need to change this, I just click on the word change, and when this opens up, I can use the drop down and I can restrict it by taking away anyone's access with the link, or I can change it to anyone with the link can view. It's also important to remember over here on this side right here, you can change them from a viewer and give them editing access if you would like. Once you have set this to the way you want it, all you do is click Done. Now let's look at several ways that you can move this document to another place. One thing I can do is I can right-click on the document and I can click on the Move To button. But a lot of times I will be inside a document working and realize that I need to move this document to another place. So once I'm inside that document and I need to move it, I can do that by using the little folder icon that you see right up here at the top of the document. I'm going to click on Move, and then it will pull up and show me what's inside the folder I'm currently in. I'm going to use this little back button to back out, and I can keep going until I see a folder that I would like to share it with, or until I get all the way back to the beginning, and I can go from there and choose who I want to share it with. So maybe I want to move it to this folder here. I can click on that, and once it has opened up that folder, all I would do is click Move Here. If I don't see a folder that I would like to put that in, what I can do is use this button right here to go ahead and create the folder that I would like that document to live in. Sometimes I want the document to live in two places at the exact same time. The reason I might want to do this is I might want it to be available to one group of people and then have it in another folder with another group of people. And by having it in both folders at the exact same time, when I make the updates on one of the documents, it will make it in both of those places. So what I can do for that, if I want to have something in two places, I can select. So I have highlighted this one by clicking on it one time to select, and I can hold down Shift with the letter Z. And when I do that, I get this to pop up. And then this allows me to put this document in another folder at the same time that it's in the current folder that it is already in. I'm going to go ahead and just X that out. Another tip that is very helpful as you are working in your Drive is to know how to do an advanced search. Most of the time, people will just click up here where it says Search in my Drive, and they will type the folder or file that they are looking for. The best way to search for that is to actually click on this little drop down right here. That way you can narrow it down and do a much better search. So if I happen to know that the document I am looking for is a spreadsheet, I'm going to click on that and select a spreadsheet. If I know the owner of the document, I can actually search by anyone, by spreadsheets that I have made, by not owned by me, or by a specific person. I can also search by the date that I last modified, or I can actually put some words in here if I happen to remember the words that might be in that file's name. So all of these tips here make it much easier to search for things that are in your drive.